Hi, this is Imogen Lamport from Inside Out Style blog. One of the things I find that can be the most difficult thing for many people to do, particularly as they get older and their body shape changes, is to embrace the body they have today and learn to dress that in a way that gives them confidence and makes them feel good. Now, everyone could look fabulous, no matter what your size, your shape, your age. Yes, we see models in magazines and they're all very generic in their shape. They're tall, they're very slim, and they don't have a lot of curves. And it's very easy to dress that body shape because, it looks like a walking coat hanger. Now, most of us, especially as we get older, we get more curves. We have our weight redistributes. It may not be where it used to be, and so we have to get used to dressing a completely different body shape than we have been dressing the rest of our lives. And this can be quite tricky because, you often get to a point in your life where you've hit a formula with what works for you. And then, you may have a baby and you lose your weight. You may go through menopause and that often puts on more weight through your upper body. And you start losing weight through your lower body as the changes between the estrogen and the testosterone dominance happens. So there's all sorts of reasons why our body shapes change, and it can be really tricky because we think we've got a set of rules in our head of what works for us, and then those rules stop working. And it can be really quite tricky when we're going shopping to find something that works for us, and we get really frustrated, and then we tend to just go, I can't be bothered, I'm going home, I'll just wear this great big old baggy sack, and nobody cares, nobody's looking at me anyway. So I think it's really important to start thinking about, well, I need to embrace the body I have today. It's the only body you've got, and you want to look after it, and you want to feed it nice food, and be careful with it and do some exercise, all those sorts of things. But you also want to love it, and it's really important for you and for your confidence to actually love the body you have today. And sure, none of us are perfect, but remember, even those models are digitally manipulated. They're airbrushed. They're what they call liquefied, where they've stretched them out and got rid of any slight bulge or curve that even they may have. And you're thinking these are the genetically, blessed people who are naturally very tall and very slim. So you have to understand that those images we see, they're not real. So you need to start thinking about, well, who am I and what has my body done for me that I should be really grateful? And I highly recommend, if you're having trouble embracing the body you have today, to write a letter to my body. And I'm going to put a link here with the blog post about this, because it really does help you to focus on what's important. My body, I've got pot bellies, and I've got, stretch marks, and, I've got a flat bum, and there's all sorts of things with my body that I could sit there and go, how terrible it is. But then I look at, I've got two beautiful children that I managed to make within my body and push out of it with some great effort. It's done amazing things growing those people. It's also got me around my entire life. I have had a relatively pain-free sort of life. My body does everything I ask it to. I get to go and run, 3 or 4 times a week, and I can run about 5 kilometers most of the time. It's not like I'm ever going to be a marathon runner, but it gets me around. It allows me to play with my kids. It allows me to hug my family. There's all sorts of things that my body allows me to do, and I'm really grateful to it for being there for me. And I look in the mirror and I will say to myself, I love you because you are beautiful. Beauty isn't about a particular look, a particular size, a particular age. Beauty can be found everywhere, and it can be found in everyone. And I want you to start finding the beauty in you and your body. And I want you to really embrace the body you have today, because it's the only one you've got. And learn to dress it in a way that makes you feel confident. So things may change, but you can learn to dress it in the new way, in the way that's suiting it today. And you'll find that when you do dress it in a way that that flatters it, that you'll get great compliments, and you'll get, a positive reaction. And that can only be a good thing. So I hope you do go and embrace your body today.